Hello.
Hi, Carl. I thought
Hi.
I thought you forgot your class.
No. Yeah.
How are you today?
Today's bedtime because my old child have a fever. Yeah. So I take
Okay.
it to hospital. Yeah.
Okay, your elder child.
Yeah. Yeah. My elder child. Yeah.
Okay, your elder child. So how is he now?
Stay at home and yeah.
I hope everything is fine.
Mm, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are you ready to have the lesson now?
Yeah.
Let's now start with the first one here.
Mm, learn and talk. Lesson 50. Emoji.
Emoji. Okay, Carl.
Emoji. Yeah.
How do you understand this emoji?
It's very funny and also activities to social medias. Yeah,
Yeah, when you are going to text something, at the end of it, you're gonna be putting a smiley, or if you feel sad, you're gonna put a sad face. You don't need to say, "Hey, you," blah 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 blah, but just put an emoji which is angry.
yeah,
Okay, so, do you use emoji a lot?
yeah. Maybe it's every day I use. Always
Okay.
smile. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Now, wait. You are always using it in your text. But to whom you are texting and using this emoji, do you also use emojis if you're going to text to your boss?
I just with my colleagues, not to my boss. Yeah,
Yes, of course. With all due respect, it's not really proper to send an emojis to the boss
yeah,
because it's a bit
yeah,
informal. It is okay. You're gonna be using your emojis if you are just having a casual conversation with your colleagues, with your friends, like that.
yeah.
So, what do you think about these emojis? Are they very useful or just for fun, or what do you think about them?
Mm, I think it's very useful. We always send a text that cannot show us emotion. Maybe you just think, oh yeah, live, angry. You cannot just send that in text. But
Yes,
if you
yes.
added some emojis that may be funny and just give their emotions to the speakers. Yeah, do anything. Just you can tear and smile. So, yeah.
Yes. And also, if you are heartbroken, let's say for example, you just broke up with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend like that, you don't need to explain to the person to whom you are going to chat. You can just send the broken heart, a heart with broken a middle. So it's
Yeah,
understood that you are heartbroken.
yeah.
Yeah, that is correct. Okay, so now let us see what is the text all about. Okay, Carl, here we go.
Nowadays there are so
Again,
emoji.
nowadays.
Nowadays,
Mhm. Nowadays.
yeah. Nowadays there are so many ways for people to communicate. Pop- Particularly in this digital world.
In
The
today's digital world.
In today's digital world, the colorful little icons known as emoji has become so popular that almost everyone uses them to show their emotions.
Exactly.
From from ordinary people's daily messages to celebrities' tweets, a chain of emoji can speak more than 1,000 words.
That is right.
Emojis are the first time we will had a universal method of sending emotions as pictures. Said Jeremy Zuberger, founder
Birch.
of the Budge, founder of the reference website Emojipedia,
Emojipedia.
Emojipedia, which he launched in 2013 to record all the emoji symbols and meanings The way I see emoji is at one of the events that will never happen again. As long as we use text keyboards for communicating, it reminds people that seeming overnight, we got an additional keyboard on every phone in the world.
Yes, that is true. Okay, Carl, do you have any clarification about the passage?
No?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there are no more questions, yeah, okay, let us try to have this one first. It says here that from ordinary people's daily messages to celebrity tweets. See, even celebrities are really using the emojis.
Yeah.
And yeah, as what it said here, a chain of emojis can speak more than 1,000 words. That's what we were saying earlier, that if you are in sorrow, you don't need to write that I am in sorrow, I am hurt, I am broken, or whatsoever. Just put an emoji. It is really understood because, as what we have said here, it can speak
Yeah.
more than 1,000 words.
Yeah.
By the way, do you also text your wife?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, do you also put emojis when you text your wife?
Mm, yes, of course.
How about the heart, heart, heart?
No, just a live smile.
Okay.
Open your mind, live.
With a heart in the eyes like that?
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. My husband is not really particular with these emojis. He has no idea about it. So every time I text him, I would really include emojis. And then when I arrive home, he would ask me, "What does it mean? What is this? Blah blah blah." And all. I said, "It's an emoji because I just want to express I'm happy. I am like that." And then he said, "Better not to include it. I don't understand." Yeah, because my husband is not really fond of doing those things. He has no any social media account.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's why. Yeah, that's why he cannot understand.
You
You know,
cannot, correct, you cannot relate into it because he has no any social media account. Okay, so if there are no more questions, Carl, let's try to proceed further with the words and expressions, starting with number one.
a chain of emotion can speak more. A set of connection or related things.
Connected.
We connected. We witness a remarkable chain of events in 1980,
1980.
1918.
Were you
Yeah.
already born in this year?
No,
Yeah, because you're only 30 something.
I was born
1983?
1980, yeah, 1982.
82. Oh, okay, you're born
Yeah,
in
yeah.
82. You are just 1 year older than my younger sister. So you are already my brother. You're already my brother. Hi, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's try to have number two here.
It's a one-off event that will never. One-off means happening only once.
Yes, example.
I don't think this is a one-off problem.
One of
One-off,
these is also a noun. It is a noun actually.
no, yeah.
Example. Another example.
It was just a one-off. It won't happen again.
Number three.
Seeming.
Seemingly.
Seeming.
Again.
Overnight.
Seemingly.
Seeming. Seeming. Yeah, overnight we got appearance to do some things, especially when this is not true. I know the meanings. Yeah.
Example.
He asked me a seemingly stupid question.
Okay. One more time. I want you to say again this word.
Okay, yeah.
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
You should emphasize the sound of ng. Seemingly. Because you know what? If you will omit the sound of ng, it will sound as simile. It's a different thing. So you should really emphasize the sound of ng, which is seemingly.
Seeming.
Yeah,
Seemingly.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. Seemingly.
Seemingly. Wow, it's difficult.
It would be
Seemingly.
very easy for you if you will always be using this word seemingly.
Seemingly. Seemingly. Yeah.
You've said
No.
simile. Simile is different from seemingly. Simile is
Yeah.
actually a figure of speech. It's a different topic. Seemingly.
Yeah. 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 Seemingly.
Yeah,
Seemingly.
that's correct. That's correct.
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so now, okay, retelling time. Are you willing to retell? Would you like to try to?
No. I.
I knew it. I knew it.
We just skip
Questions?
this.
No problem. So now we will be answering this question. Why do some people enjoy using emojis? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of using them?
Just as the text told us that people use emojis, images, just
Emojis.
images, uh, because the only maybe one images can how to say that?
Express 1,000 words. Express the
Yeah,
feeling already.
yeah, express thousands of words. Yeah,
One emoji can already give the meaning of what you mean, of what you want
yeah,
to tell.
yeah.
Mm. If you're going to, let's say for example, if you receive a an emoji which is lots of tears like that, for sure you know that the person texted you is crying.
Yeah, but it's not really crying. Just some maybe it's saddening. Yeah, or
Yeah, but
somehow yeah. Sometimes some colleagues ask me how to do that. I sent them crying images. I just put them. I also didn't know how to do that. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
yeah, just like today is 17, right? So yesterday supposed to be, yesterday was our payday. So in our group, we also communicate with each other. We ask, you already have your salary? Have you received your salary? So we, instead of saying, no, I haven't received it yet, I would only send an emoji which is crying a lot. And then they would also reply crying, meaning I haven't received it yet, and she or he wasn't also able to receive. So instead of saying I am not, and I put there crying a lot. However, I wasn't really crying, but just to
Yeah.
express and to give the meaning that it's really very sad
Yeah.
because I haven't received it yet. Something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So what do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of using them?
The advantage is just to make out the social media, socialize effective. The disadvantage is that maybe most of emojis, some guys just only send emojis on chat.
Mm.
That's lots of that that's no meanings. That's
Yes,
most of the
yes,
time.
yes.
That's no meanings. That's
And
waste of
actually,
time. Yeah.
correct. And actually, you are expecting for a response which is very meaningful, or you want to know something, but instead of expressing or explaining it to you, you will only be receiving an emoji. So it's quite annoying.
Yeah.
And also those oldies who cannot relate, just like what I have said, my husband doesn't know
Mm.
what is that emoji
Yeah.
means. So that is also one of the disadvantages because sometimes you will also
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
misunderstood.
I will agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with me. So number two, which emoji do you use the most? And do you think an emoji describes
Uh,
who the user is?
Yeah, I always use images, just smile,
Smiley?
yeah,
Smiley?
smile, yeah, smiles, yeah. I think that I sent it to other people's and just give them uh, my emotion, and I just want to give them the sunshine and just smile. You know, the smile is a good ways to communicate it. Yeah,
Yeah, good way to communicate. That is true. That is true. So
yeah.
does it mean because you're always using the smiley, does it mean that you are a jolly type of person, always happy?
Actually, no, something like that.
Okay. So meaning the emoji cannot really describe who the user is. Okay. So number 3 here. Do you think we will stop using emojis in the future? Why or why not?
Yes, I think maybe we stop to use the emojis in the
Why?
future.
Why do you think?
Yeah, I think yeah, with the technology grows, everything
Evolutions, yeah.
will
Because
change.
yeah, that
Yeah,
is true.
we cannot for sure so what happened in the next generation. Yeah,
That is
you,
true.
you know,
Mm.
you know, maybe it's 12 years, 20 years ago, we use write letters and send to long distance ways.
Yeah, yeah,
We write letters, you know.
that is through post
But now,
office.
yeah, but now it's disappeared. In
Correct.
20 years, yeah, 20 years ago, that people cannot understand why we use that communicated for long distance. That's fine. They cannot understand why. Maybe it's next decades that's disappeared now.
That is true. I agree with you. Just like what we have right now.
Yeah,
Previously, long time ago, meaning previously, if you want to learn, you really need to go to school. But this
yeah,
time, you don't need to. Just enroll online, and then here we go.
yeah.
Yeah. Now let us try to proceed further. What is next? Anyway, these are just the expansion. We will have the words again in the example sentences. Okay, can you please read?
A chain of
Meaning?
a set of connected or related things. Mm, from ordinary people sending the message to celebrated trees, a chain of emojis can speak more than a thousand words. His
Resignation
resignation was followed by a change of
was
brand.
followed.
What followed? Uh, he, oh, what does that mean? Next three,
By
pizza,
bizarre. A bizarre
pizza,
chain. A bizarre chain of
a bizarre chain of events have led to his departure in January 1940.
1940. Okay, how about number 2?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, bizarre. What does that mean? Bizarre?
The meaning of bizarre, it is
Yeah.
actually strikingly out of the ordinary. It is not usual. It is out of ordinary. When you say
Okay.
bizarre.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so again, bizarre is strikingly out of the ordinary.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
I know.
So-
I got it.
Okay, so let's continue. Number 2.
One of happenings once, happenings only once.
Example.
The way I see emojis as one of the events that will never happen again, as long as we use text keywords for communicating.
Number 2.
They give him the one-off payment to
Compensate.
compensate for the extra hours that he had to work.
Number 3.
Don't you realize that it's one of a chance for us? It is no. or never.
Number three,
Seemingly. Yeah.
seemingly.
Seemingly
Okay.
appearing to be something, especially when this is not true.
Example.
It's remarkable that seemingly overnight we got an additional keyboard on every phone in the world. A seemingly endless line of tracks waits in vain to load up.
And
She's
the last one.
seemingly calm when he left.
Okay. So there we go, Carl. We are done with
Yeah.
our first lesson. See you again later.
Yeah. See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye for now.
Bye.